Hello and welcome back to Motors for the Masses, and I'm sticking with CFMOTO this week, except now I'm getting all sporty. So let's roll the intro and get cracking. CFMOTO have had the 300 SR on the market for a couple of years now. A bike that's great if you want A2 compatibility, or something maybe a little bit lighter than your average 600 or 1000cc, or if you're progressing on the next stage from a 125. Well, now it has a bigger brother or sister, or they, them. And here it is, the CFMOTO 450 SR. Roll the cinematic stuff and get me out of here quick. Underneath this fairing lies a 449cc parallel twin double overhead cam liquid cooled engine, fuel injection of course, develops 47 brake horsepower and 28 pounds-foot of torque, so it's just in that A2 compatibility. Top speed is around 120 miles per hour with a 0 to 60 of around 5 seconds. 6-speed gearbox, but it's not a quick shifter. I don't know if that matters too much on a bike like this, but we'll find out when we take it out on the road. 37mm upside down forks on the front and monoshock on the rear. Brakes are ABS with a 320mm front disc and Brembo radial caliper and a 220mm rear disc. Wheels are 17-inch front and back, and you've got a 110 front tyre and a 150 rear tyre, and they are CST Adreno HS tyres. No, AS5s. Sorry, my mistake. Obviously made for the American market because it's an HS ass. Looks like, doesn't it? Sorry, my sense of humour. The bike only weighs in at 168 kilos wet. It feels very light and very nimble, and that is so easy to tip over. No problems there whatsoever. Dimensions wise, all very typical. 1.9 meters long, 870 millimeters wide at the mirrors, and 1.1 meters tall. However, with the mirrors you can easily just do that. So that would make it, according to the bump, 800 millimeters wide. I like that. I don't like that. Very cool. Very, very good visibility at this stage. Yes, I can see everything, and no arm. That has to be a first. Or maybe not a first, but it's very rare. Love it. I love the stance as well. Even though you're in a sports bike stance, the handlebars are slightly higher and not right down here, so you're leaning over the tank and doesn't really hurt your wrists or your back. Not like my ZXR 400 from 91, where you really are leaning over like that, or any other super sports bike. But there you go. Yeah, it's a nice comfortable position, a nice comfortable feeling. My back is quite straight, doesn't feel any issues at the moment at all. However, we will be taking out very shortly on the road, and we'll see how it rides in the real world. And I can't wait to see just how pokey that little 450 is. Now, I am 5'10.5" with a 31.5-inch inside leg, and I feel very comfortable when I'm on it. Now, I am flat-footed standing here, no problems at all. With my foot up, my leg is nicely in the dimple of the tank and the fairing panel there, very nice. My feet are not sort of back here all scrunched up. They're in a nice sports bike feeling comfortable position. I've got a great view here. I love the way everything's laid out. Mock carbon obviously, but it's not bad quality at all. It looks very well made. Even the tank hatch fuel cap is very nice quality. It feels like it's nice and sturdy, but also light alloy, very nice indeed. I love these fins on here, especially from the front. They look phenomenal, and nothing looks and feels cheap. It's not fly-by-wire, it's cable throttle, and yeah, all the buttons nice touch buttons, but a bit more of a clunk like you would expect. On the 800 MT I did, everything was very touch sensitive, and this doesn't have it. It's not heavy, it's quality feeling, but you've got a proper clunk there, and I do like that, I'll be honest. Now, one thing I do find amazing is just how light that clutch is. So much so that when I first felt it, I didn't even think it was connected. I mean, look. And that is just right up here. And if I was to come down here, look. In fact, I probably can do it with my little finger. I can. That's ridiculous. In fact, I might even be able to blow it. Should we give it a go? I'm sure it moved. I'm not doing it again, sorry. The tank impressively holds 14 litres, which is pretty good, but it's not the most impressive thing about it. I think that is the way it looks and the way it is built. I mean, look at it. It is stunning. I really do think it's a beautiful, beautiful looking bike. Apart from the gorgonzola that is #more fun and play to win, which sounds like it's straight out of the PlayStation manual. Although the 40 on the side does represent Modena or Medina 40, which is CFMOTO's R&D site in Rimini, Italy, where this was designed. The lights are LED, but just take a look at this startup sequence. You get this little dance light show. Look at that. How cool is that? And then when you start it up, nice, clear, mean looking lights. Main beam, very good. And the indicators, flash, 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 are here, look. Very prominent. Let's have a look at the rear lights as well. Nice brake light in the middle there, very nice. Indicators, of course LED, bright enough, very nice. Yes, I like that. That's a lot nicer than I imagined. Nice and smooth sounding engine, and that exhaust note is quite throaty actually. Let's have a rev. Ooh, nice little pop at the back there as well. That sounds nice. I like that a lot. Very responsive on the throttle there as well. But the dash is also very nice when you turn it on. You've got the CFMOTO logo and the front lights of the bike. And look at that, very nice. There's a fuel shortage, apparently. Not enough fuel in it. The side stands down, which tells you this. Trip 2, 1 hour 2 minutes. That's because it's been out on a test ride already. The menu you can use with the controls on the left-hand switchgear. Like with the CFMOTO 800, you use the controls to go through the menu. So you press enter to go into the settings here, and you can go down to various different things: vehicle information, Bluetooth connectivity, your service schedule, etc, etc, miles info, that's a trip and things like that. So we've got information here. What have we got? Battery temperature, how many miles worth of fuel left, and the engine temperature. All very useful information on here. Please open CFMOTO app for navigation, so you can plug into the CFMOTO app and you can mirror your phone onto here, and away you go, which is very nice indeed. Music player, which is great, obviously, again connecting Bluetooth through your headset, I would say. And yeah, all lots of things to play with. Now, I have found one thing I wish they would change on this bike, and that is the exhaust. Now, I understand people do change exhausts all the time for aftermarket ones. I do it constantly. However, it's got a stainless steel back box and the rest is mild steel. Surely it wouldn't cost that much extra to go to stainless, would it?
Instantly, it's a very light bike. It's very easy to maneuver around. Nice sound, nice pickup, a nice comfortable position. And what I am finding, it's a little bit like my ZXR 400 from yesterday. My legs are not cramped, but slightly higher because it's just a sports bike. However, it's a lot more comfortable than the ZXR. Mirror visibility is 100% fantastic. Brilliant view of the road behind me. Quite windy again today, but I'm feeling pretty planted. Where are you going? Do you know where you're going? No, you don't, do you? Excellent. You get that nice twin sound from that exhaust. Do you know what? The traffic around here is just diabolical. There's just constant flow of traffic, roadworks. It's ridiculous. A lovely sound from that exhaust. Nice and smooth. I mean, now the free play's being taken up. I rode this before very briefly and it felt a little bit snatchy, but now the free play's being taken up, there is zero snatch. That rides lovely. Really, really nice. All the snatch is gone. Fantastic. Very smooth. Well, it makes a massive difference. Now, I am slightly leaned over in a sports bike style, but it's not horrendous. I'm not getting pain in my palms like I was with my ZXR 400. So easy to stop and start. Yeah, that's nice, that. Very light clutch. Very easy indicators. So simple to get into a corner. You don't have to lean much and it's going around. such a light clutch and a nice positive gear change. But it's a short gear change as well, so you haven't got to worry about slamming it into gear. It's very windy, so I apologise if there's wind noise. It's very easy to keep at 40 miles an hour in fifth gear here, and I'm doing just under 4,000 RPM. And that feels rather delightful. Seats are nice and comfy. As I say, bearing in mind it's a sports bike, it feels more sports touring. Very nice. And what I do like as well, which is no one behind me, is that even though you don't have a quick shifter, you can dip the throttle and change gear. You shouldn't. Use the clutch, it's very light, it's fine. Oh, dual carriageway, here we come. Let's see how it gets up to 70 miles an hour. Top speed's about 120, but of course I won't be doing that on this test ride. One, because the bike is running in still, and two, because that would be illegal. And that's not how I roll. Ever. Everything is always strictly legal. Right. Nice positive lean into the corner there. On the power, here we go. Up to 70 in third very easily, and we're done. Okay. What I might do is just sit at 60 and creep slowly up to 70. So let's see how that works. Well, I think it's safe to say that pulls quite nicely. Dips into a corner so well. These tyres, even though they're brand new, stick to the road nicely. Yeah, nice. Such a light clutch, nice down through the gears, positive lean in, straight on the power, very nice, just takes the lumps and bumps quite well as well. Oh, this is fun. So I'm just going to pull out onto the main road again and see how it fares on an acceleration. So it takes that lumpy corner really well. Nice. Good brakes, these Brembo brakes, very nice. Here we go. Easily up to power, no problems at all. Easy to sit at 60 in sixth gear, doing 4,500 RPM. The red line is at 10. This is a lumpy, bumpy road. But it's taken it all in its stride very nicely. Obviously the suspension is a little bit harder than say the 800 MT I did last time. but it's managing all the bumps really well. My wrists are not painful, I'm not really suffering. Really pleasant bike to ride, lots of fun, decent amount of power. I should do a dual carriageway run and just see what it fares like one more time, because why not? I've got a good position on my feet, easy to change gear, great to reach the rear brake. Nice little burble from the exhaust. Up to 70. So simply.
So then, let's have a little sum up. Well, it's comfortable, it's smooth. Now that free play has been sorted out, there's no snatchiness at all. It rides beautifully, gear change is lovely, clutch is amazing, view is good. It dips into corners nice and lightly and easily. And I've got nothing really negative to say about the ride at all. In fact, the only negative thing I've got to say about the bike overall is something that's probably a bit insignificant, and that's the mild steel exhaust. And let's be honest, like I say, most people change the exhausts anyway, so it doesn't really cause that much of an issue. Other than that, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It rides beautifully and it's so much fun. And that is the most important part. So what is this up against? Well, most notably the Kawasaki 400 Ninja, which has 44 brake horsepower, 6,500 pounds on the road. The 47 brake horsepower, 7,000 pound on the road Honda CBR 500R. And the KTM RC390, which has 43 brake horsepower and is 6,100 pounds on the road. So what sets this above the rest? Well, most importantly, that 4-year warranty, and I think the looks, I think it's definitely the best looking out of those rivals it has, especially with those Ducati-esque front fins, and everything about it is just beautifully designed, and CFMOTO have never really had a problem in that department. It's comfortable, it's smooth, it rides well, it's light, it's nimble. You've got nice bits of equipment, everything is very well made, nothing is cheap, it sounds good as well. I really don't have anything negative to say about it at all. So how much is it? Well, this is £6,499 on the road with, yes, 4-year parts and labour warranty. And that is also pretty unique. And that brings me to the end of this episode of Motors for the Masses. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back next time with something else. Don't know yet, but it'll be a surprise. So stay tuned for that. So if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. If you have anything to say, please that in the comment section below also. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click the notification bell for future upcoming videos. And until next time, please ride and drive carefully, but have fun. Bye-bye.